Whatever happens in Benin stays in Benin. The sacred forest of Passe is a place of mystery and legend. It's filled with ancient trees, voodoo shrines, and statues of powerful deities. According to local belief, King Passe, the founder of Ouidah, did not die. He transformed into a tree here. Today, the forest remains a spiritual sanctuary where rituals and ceremonies still take place, keeping the city's deep-rooted traditions alive. We were told this tree in particular is a wishing tree. You take off your slippers, get on the platform, touch the tree, make a secret wish in your heart, drop a coin or whatever you have, and it will come to pass. Let me know in the comment section if this is something you would have indulged in. We didn't do it, I didn't do it, but it seemed like fun. Would you have done it?
And discover yourself, who you are in the spiritual world. So Voodoo is spirituality. It's not a bad religion or black magic, what people used to say. It's totally different from what people think it is. So the Voodoo is just a way of living, a way of thinking, living. So just
This is the Python Temple, Ouidah, Benin Republic. In Ouidah, snakes aren't just creatures, they are sacred. The Temple of Pythons is home to dozens of live pythons that are deeply respected in voodoo traditions. But here's the most surprising part. These snakes aren't always kept inside. They are regularly released into the community where they roam through homes and streets. And no one is allowed to harm them. If a python enters your house, tradition says you should calmly return it to the temple and not panic. Another option is that you let it be, it will return back to the temple. Can you imagine living in that situation?
I want to get inside the sanctuary, masquerading women and adults to get inside, and they don't wear shirts to get inside the sanctuary. So every market there's a hot ceremony inside. Today's a market day, that's what the shit is open. So there's some people that can find them below. Let's take a lot of ice. It's made also. This deity Nigerian food, they call it ogu. We call it in our language ogu. Brazilian item they call it ogu ferrari. So this deity don't take alcohol, you don't take pepper, just take crushed corn flour mixed with palm oil, sweet to drink like Fanta, Coca-Cola, and so on. So you can notice that if you come a little bit above, you can notice.
The pythons here wouldn't harm you because they are royal pythons, also known as ball pythons, which are relatively small compared to other python species and are not big enough to swallow humans. They are too small to see humans as prey. They prefer small animals and they are naturally shy and non-aggressive.
Different country and it's sacred and dead or alive is through houses and spirit of our houses.
Yeah, we're just enjoying you, that's why. Your voice, how do you speak?
We had to wash our hands with water from a calabash that had a leaf in it. If not, we couldn't touch the pythons. It wouldn't harm me, granted, but at this point, I was thinking about my past, present, future, next of kin all at once. Was I sure it wasn't going to harm me? Absolutely. But did that stop the fear? No, not really. It did not. I was still very scared. Mommy, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. This was literally what was in my head.
Peuple dahoméen, je proclame solennellement l'indépendance du Dahomey le lundi 1er août.
The people of Benin gained their independence from France on August 1st, 1960. But before then, there was slavery. Slavery is a system in which individuals are owned, controlled, and forced to work without freedom or compensation. Enslaved people are treated as property and deprived of their basic rights. The slave route and gate of no return in Ouidah was a major hub in the transatlantic slave trade from the 17th to 19th century. Enslaved Africans were captured, held in slave barracks, and then forced to walk a tragic path known as the slave route to the coast, where they were shipped to the Americans. The Gate of No Return in Ouidah is a symbolic monument marking the final point where enslaved people were loaded onto ships, never to see their homeland again. Today, it stands as a powerful reminder that this dark history and a site of remembrance for African heritage.
C'est pour nous un jour d'allégresse, jour qui consacrera l'union de tous les enfants de ce pays pour la paix et la fraternité, jour qui marquera un nouveau pas en avant de l'Afrique vers un avenir meilleur.
I can show you this part of the world, another beautiful part, if you let me. Send me a direct message to help you plan your trip around West Africa now. wind on my skin, sand on my feet, happiness rising, steady and sweet. The earth is vast, the sky is free, and I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Do you like my swimwear? Thank you. Yuki's Crochet also made this. You should reach out to her, see details displayed, and order yours now. This was day 4. The next day, we had a pleasant surprise, but you won't know what it is until you're subscribed to my channel and have notifications turned on for when I drop the next video. So do subscribe, and thank you for watching.